All right, thanks so much for tuning in. This is it, game 3 of our triple header. Big thanks to Ethan Davidson down there doing the announcing. Nice to see your starting lineup for the Lakers. Once again, that is number 3, Ben Bradford, number 4, Luke Riley, number 5, Ben Chessy, number 8, Joe Gregory, and number 11, Alexander Robichaud. As we get set for this matchup between these single-A foes, Samuel de Champlain Jaguars coming at us from St. John. If you're just tuning in, so far it's been a great night for the home crowd. Laker middle school girls defeated McAdam quite handily, and the senior girls just dominated Sam DeSham's senior girls themselves. Early start, Luke Riley almost has a basket, but that falls short, and the Jags take over. Here's Vincent DeGrasse, over to Muse. Muse finds Mason. Robichaud trying to get hands in there, nothing. There's a three-point attempt by Muse, is good. And it is the Jags striking first. Riley stepping out of bounds. So Sam DeSham takes over for another scoring chance. Riley's going to provide some defense down there, and as is Joe Gregory. Looks like a bit of a full court press here, but Sam DeSham passes their way out of that. Ball back to, that's Adona. Here's Adona to Mason at the top of the key. Gregory all over him, hands it off to DeGrasse, driving in, nothing going. Ben Chessy getting hands in there, and the ball is back for the Lakers. Here's Bradford to Gregory. Gregory puts it up, that's good for 2. Lakers are on the board. They trail 3-2 here in the early going. Sam DeSham looks to respond now. Here's Thompson. Oh, nope, check that. Bubba. Robichaud is going to pick that one off. He's got help with Gregory across the way. Boys are going to set up now. Pass across to Ben Bradford. Fakes the 3. Gets some movement now from Robichaud. Robichaud around the circle to Riley. We've got a whistle, though. Didn't quite catch that infraction. But it does go. It looks like a foul, I believe, on Vincent DeGrasse, number 3. As that's the first foul of the game. Lakers take over, but nothing going. Here comes Mason. Nope, check that. DeGrasse, sorry. To Adona. Adona. Over to Baba. Baba looks to drive in, doesn't like what he sees, passes out to DeGrasse. DeGrasse back outside to Muse. Muse, the scorer so far, with a 3-point shot for the Jags. Adona swung out to Baba. Shot is up, goes nowhere. Robichaud takes over as he brings the ball up for the Lakers. Looks for help, finds Gregory going for 3. That just bounces out. Luke Riley gets that way to Bradford, though. Lakers maintain possession. Finds Gregory again outside the circle to Bradford. Stepping well outside to Gregory in the corner. Ben Chessy on the inside, looks to make some move. Gets it out to Luke Riley for 3, and that's good. So after giving up the first points, Lakers respond as they open up a 2-point lead here. Here's DeGrasse. Bradford all over him. Looks to pass in, but Ben Chessy rather gets hands in on that. Couple of Bens on the court in green and gold. Here's Joe Gregory bringing it over the line. Gregory met by Adona. Nice steal by the Jaguars. Adona has a rush. Robichaud's with him all the way. Just can't get a clean shot off, and the Lakers take over now. Ben Chessy brings it up. He's going to drive all the way in and just doesn't quite get it. Has his own rebound and draws a foul on that rebound attempt. Second foul of the night. Both going against the Jaguars. As Ben Chessy will go to the line first time. Oh, no, check that. I guess he wasn't quite in the action of shooting. So Lakers take over under the net. Here's Gregory. Looking inside for Chessy. Picked off again by Adona. He's been dangerous. Finds Baba around on the other side of the key. Baba looks to drive in. Doesn't like it. Sees Adona. Adona out to Muse. Muse outside to Baba. Baba tries to get in. Luke Riley giving him nothing. Now Gregory trying to steal that away from DeGrasse. Nothing going. DeGrasse with a long 3-point shot attempt. That goes nowhere. Robichaud is on the rebound. Gets it out to Bradford. Quick break by Bradford. There's 2 on the board. Third Laker to score some points tonight. as they lead 7-3 here in the early going. DeGrasse circling around. Chessie all over him. Ooh, nice move by Muse to get around Robichaud. Nothing going there with that shot, though. Little too high. Bradford finds Gregory. Long stretch pass. As a whistle goes there. Tough break as Chessie was actually able to put that alley-oop in, but the whistle had already sounded, so those points will not count. Luke Riley, however, will get an attempt at the line as we take a quick timeout now. And I believe that was the Jaguars calling that one. That would make sense to me. I didn't quite see who it was, but we'll go with the Jaguars on that. After a bit of a slow start, the Lakers really picked it up there. Great work to kind of recover well from giving up the first points, and they've been the better team since. Some nice steals from number 2, Gian Adona, on the orange side, but apart from that, it's been all Lakers, getting contributions from all 5 of their starters. Coaches Dave McMullen, Bob Barrio, and Michael Fletcher are going to give the team a bit of a pep talk. And coaches Dominique Girard and Mike LeBlanc are doing the same on the opposing sideline as the Jags take the court again. It was Luke Riley at the foul line, and indeed it will be the same 5 coming out, as Riley should have 2 attempts here. First attempts from the line for either side. So first shot to Riley. Puts it up cleanly in. So that is good. And here we go for another one. Chessie and Gregory looking to jump in on the rebound if necessary. But it's not. Luke Riley puts another one home as Lakers collect another 2 points. They lead 9-3 here in the early going. Ooh, pass broken up by Bradford, but Adona recovers. Nice moves evading the defense. Passes out to Mason. Mason puts it up, but there's nothing going, and here's Bradford. Bradford puts that up. Chessie keeps it in. Nice move as it gets out to Luke Riley for a clean 3-point attempt. That's good for 3 more. Luke Riley with 8 points here in the early going. Adona over to DeGrasse. DeGrasse to Muse. Muse passes inside to Baba. Ooh, good scoring position. Lakers lucky to avoid giving up points there. Adonis with another steal. He's had 3 of those here in the first quarter alone. Gregory all over him. Looks like he might get a jump ball. Riley coming in to help. Great tenacity by the Lakers D. And shout out to Adona as well, creating that chance. And it will be Sam Desham under the net after some confusion as some of the players had gone back to the defensive zone. But no, they are attacking. 17 seconds on the shot clock. So plenty of time to set something up here as DeGrasse circles out. Here's Baba. Shoots from just outside the key. That's good for 2. As the Jaguars pulled within 7. Bradford doesn't like what he sees. Out to Joe Gregory for 3 points. That's no good, but Chessie is good on the rebound. 4th Laker to get on the score sheet this evening as the Jags counterattack. 14-5 is your score. There's a jump ball, I believe, or possibly a foul. No, it's going to be Ben Bradford on a hold as he was fighting with number 11, Baba. Guess fighting a little too hard as guilty of the Lakers' first foul. Here's Adona, guarded by Luke Riley. Looking out for, big steal by Joe Gregory. DeGrasse gets it back, but Luke Riley's there to help. Ooh, Robichaud almost keeps it in. Landed just a moment too early. Tough break. A lot of work went into that chance. Great hustle from the boys. Gregory to create the steal. Riley to follow and clean it up. Robichaud to almost keep it in. Here's Adona. Handoff to Muse. DeGrasse finds Baba. Baba looking at the top of the circle. Bounces in, but that goes to Robichaud. Here's Robichaud now. Looking for help. Finds Gregory outside the key. Gregory dribbles in. Gets a shot off. Bounces out. Pinballing around some arms from both colors. But ultimately goes off the Jaguars. So it is the Lakers taking over on the net. Robichaud finds Gregory. Gregory looking around. Bradford from the mid-corner. Long pass over to Gregory. Swung back around to Robichaud at the top of the circle. Mid-range shot from Robichaud. Just bounces out. Again, though, it is the Jags touching at last. So Lakers able to maintain some possession here. It's Robichaud again. Finds Bradford. Bradford goes for three. Big shot goes up, bounces around, and finally decides to go in. So Lakers been dangerous from the three-point line. 17-5 here in the first quarter. Ben Chessie is all over Mohamed Baba, but he does get it away to the grass. Gregory looking for another steal. Nothing going there. Here's Adona. Over to Baba. Baba tries to drive in. Passes out to Mason. Mason from the foul line. That's no good. And Ben Chessie takes over. Chessie finds Luke Riley streaking up the sideline. Riley turning around. Passes out to Robichaud. Quick swing out to Gregory. Gregory for three, and that's no good. Bounces out into the waiting hands of the Jaguars. Adona now. Up the sideline, looking to counterattack. Riley's able to steal that from him. Nice dribbling down low by Riley. Creating that chance. Fakes the shot. Makes a move. Gets around his man. And puts another two on the board. That's 10 points off the hands of Luke Riley so far tonight. Joe Gregory keeps that inbounds. Finds Ben Bradford under the net. Bradford fighting hard. Met by Muse, and I think Muse forced into a foul there. As that is the fourth foul this quarter for the Jaguars. No player with more than one, but they are dangerously close to putting the Lakers at bonus with a little over 3 minutes left to play. Bradford from the line. First shot falls short. Second shot is up. That one falls out as well as the Jags take over. Few new players on the court for the Lakers. Mason Nicholson wearing number 14, Colby Nicholson wearing number 7, and Colby Cleghorn wearing number 6 have all checked in. So we've got a pair of Colbys, a pair of Nicholsons, and a pair of Bens out there on the court. We'll do our best to keep them straight for you. Same five for the Jaguars, though. Here's DeGrasse. That ball teasing us, bouncing around a while before finally making it in. Bradford met with some resistance as he drives up. Gets it away to Nicholson, though, in the corner. Nicholson looking for Chessie inside. Chessie, the nice spin move, trying to make some space. That's good for two. And looks like he drew the foul, so possibly another. And that will indeed put the Lakers into bonus, as that's Muse's second foul of the night. And Ben Chessie will get, I believe, just one shot here, as his shot did go in. So I think it's still only one, despite it being bonus, as number 12, Julian White, checks in. And Jack Muse, guilty of that last foul, is going to take a breather. Shot is up by Chessie, and it's good. No need to secure a rebound there. So Lakers add another one. Connor Little has also checked into the game, wearing number 2. As Ben Bradford takes a break. That ball off the foot of Cleghorn, but Mason gets it. Mason spinning around. That falls short, but over to Julian White. Can't quite get anything off, and Mason Nicholson takes over for the green and gold. Here's Mason Nicholson dribbling up, finds Colby Cleghorn. Over to Connor Little. Cleghorn and Little, the 2 grade 9s on this team. A couple of rookies making their presence felt. Here's Mason Nicholson, finds Chessie. Chessie looks for help inside, finds Colby Nicholson. That's good for 2. Colby, the 5th Laker to score here in this first quarter. Lakers getting contributions from up and down the lineup. 24-7, a comfortable lead built so far. Plenty of ball yet to play, though, as DeGrasse is going to try to bite into this lead. Here's Mason driving through. A lot of contact, ultimately no foul. Think he wants one. Looks towards the ref, but it's not going to get it here. As Tyler Watson's going to check in for number 5, Ben Chessie. Here's Julian White, finds Adona. Over to DeGrasse. DeGrasse, nothing going there. And this time, the Jags will draw a foul. Trying to drive through. As we'll see who got that foul. That was number 14, Mason Nicholson. His first and the Lakers' second of the quarter. So nothing to worry about too much with less than a minute. Oh, sorry. Minute 36 to play. Shot from DeGrasse falls just short. These are the first attempts from the Jags at the line. So they're 0 for 1 so far. It's DeGrasse again. High shot goes up, bounces out, comes to Colby Cleghorn, who starts the rush. Cleghorn finds Nicholson. Colby to Colby. Colby Nicholson's three-point attempt just falls short and turned over to the Jaguars. Here's Adona, swung out to Julian White, back inside to Mason. Mason fakes the handoff, then drives. Tyler Watson sticking with him with some good defense. Mason Nicholson, got to be precise there. Goes down under the net. Bit of a melee there. It's Watson and Mason. Then Mason being Ethan Mason of the Jags also going down. So we've got a couple of Masons to keep track of out there too. And with that Jaguars foul, Ethan Mason is the one guilty. Lakers being in bonus are going to get a couple of shots out of this. Here's Mason Nicholson at the line. Shot is up and just bounces out. So Lakers are 1-2. Second shot is good. Mason Nicholson joins his brother on the score sheet. So Lakers, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They are 5 for 7 from the line so far, which is pretty well where you want to be, especially if you've been given bonus in the first quarter. Looks like a travel there by Ethan Mason. So Lakers take over. Here's Mason Nicholson, passes over to brother Colby. Colby looking for Connor Little. That ball knocked out. Not sure if Julian White got a hand on that or not. It will determine who's going to take over. But it does indeed look like Colby Nicholson. Looking for Cleghorn, but that's picked off by Adona. Easily the most dangerous Jaguar on defense. Yet another steal for number 2 in orange and white. He's not going to score right away, but he does draw the foul. So he'll go to the line. His team 0 for 2 so far from the line. As we'll see if they put that foul on the board. That was Colby Cleghorn, his first of the evening. Lakers with 3 fouls so far this quarter. Lob shot up by Adona. That's no good. Sets up for the second shot now. That one bounces out as well. Mohamed Baba has the rebound. DeGrasse passing inside to Mason. Looking out for Baba, but that's picked up by Connor Little. Nice work by the rookie to create that turnover. Good move there by Colby Nicholson. Behind the back, finds into traffic, hangs on, but his pass outside of the last minute picked off. Tough break after a big individual play. DeGrasse capitalizes off the turnover. 25-9 is your score here in the final seconds of the first quarter. Oh, here's another one. Baba looking to make a Lakers pay again. Draws a foul. The whistle had sounded, so Julian White's rebound shot, while successful, will not count. And it will be Baba from the line. 0 for 4, the Jaguars from the line. First shot is good, though, as Mohamed Baba, already a couple points to his name, puts another one up from the foul line. 25-10 now. Puts it up again. That's good as well. Good clean shot there off of the foul from Connor Little. Mason Nicholson, high pass over to Colby Cleghorn. Seconds left now. Connor Little circling around. That's picked off by Adona again. Tyler Watson sticks by him. Colby Cleghorn takes the charge. Nothing going there. As 11-25 is your score at the end of one in favor of the green and gold. That's a great first quarter by your Lakers. And we go to break now, so we'll be back in just a moment. Yeah. All right, we're back. Here's Colby Nicholson, rather. Looked inside for Tyler Watson, but that pass goes out of bounds. So scoreless here to start the second quarter. If you're just tuning in, this is game 3 of a triple header. Lakers have taken the first 2 against the middle school girls against McAdam, and the senior girls took care of business against the Jaguars. Senior boys are going to look to try to do the same. Nice pass back in to Matthew Williams, who is just checking into the game. He goes down, hangs onto it, creating a jump ball. We should take a moment to shout out our minor officials this evening. Delaney McElwain is running the scoreboard. Looks like Alice Vautour is keeping track of things on the score sheet, and Violet McDonald has been running the 24-second shot clock. Adona, looking across for Julian White, finds Bubba at the top of the circle, driving into the foul line. That shot falls short, and we have, I think that was the shot clock there, a whistle. Not sure if we get a substitution in time. Will be Archer Smith checking in wearing number 12 as Colby Nicholson grabs a breather. Tyler Watson's going to have the ball. Not sure who he's going to pass. Oh, they got a few guys coming in. Jags with some very strong defense. Smith off the bench, driving forward. Can't get that pass over the hands of Julian White as the Jags intercept. Here's Adona passing back out to White. White at the top, at the corner rather. Looks to drive in, but now it's Archer Smith with a takeaway of his own. Passes to Colby Cleghorn. That layup try is good, so Cleghorn is on the board, and it is the Lakers who strike first in this second quarter. Here's Julian White. Over to Williams. Muse trying to get through, can't break through, has to pass out. Adona gets around a defender and puts some points on the board. He's been working hard. Nice to see those pay off. Nicholson threading the needle. Mason Nicholson, rather. Had to work hard to fight through a couple of defenders, but the pass just out of reach for his teammate. As Michael Breed. Sorry, I said earlier there were only 2 grade 9 players, and I misspoke. Michael Breed, the 3rd grade 9 rookie, wearing number 16, has just checked into the game. There's Baba. Over to Williams. White to Baba. Baba puts it up. That's no good. Rebound still controlled by the Jags, though. Mathieu Williams is going to go up, and it looks like he will draw the foul. So this time it is the Lakers committing the first infraction. It was the Jags committing 6 fouls in the first quarter who sent their opponents into bonus, but now Lakers have to watch out for that. Michael Breed, the guilty party. Williams is good. So 3 for 7 from the line are the Jaguars. Williams tries to make it 4 for 8, even 50%. Ball is up, and it's good. In very much the same way. Looks like he and Baba have been practicing those shots. Nice work as Charlie Gregory has checked into the game. Evades the defender there. Gets it to Colby Cleghorn. Passes back out to Gregory. Charlie Gregory, rather. Charlie puts it up. That ball just bounces out and controlled by the Jags. Nice work by Cleghorn. Getting hands in there to break up the pass. Otherwise, could have been a sure 2 points for Mathieu Williams. So the Jags take over into the net, but still avoiding giving up the points are the Lakers. So they should be happy with that. Here's Luke Riley checking in for Mason Nicholson. Williams to Baba. Baba looking up high, then decides to go for it. Shoots from just outside the key, and that bounces out. Williams on the rebound, though. Nice jump to secure that ball. Teammates like the guts there as the Jaguars maintain possession. Julian White looks for some help. Bounce pass in to Muse. Muse in prime position. Puts another 2 on the board. 17-27. As the Jags are fighting back. Looking for 2 more as Williams. That's no good. Adona on the rebound is just short. Williams again, and finally he's good. 2 more. Jags are buzzing now. 3 men in the offensive zone. Luke Riley looking to get trapped. Finally finds Charlie Gregory, who brings it over in the attacking zone. Colby Cleghorn in the corner. Cleghorn makes a move, bounces around, shoots from just outside the key. That ball just hits the rim and bounces over. Jags take over. They've got the momentum on their side. Close game. Or they're trying to make it close, rather, after the Lakers had a big lead. Here's Riley streaking in. That's no good, but he will draw a foul. Luke Riley coming down the wing with speed. And it is number 6, Jacob Muse, his 3rd foul of the evening. Early here in the second quarter. It's like 7:12 left to play, so we'll keep an eye on his usage. Riley's first shot is up and good. He's been perfect from the line so far, a 3 for 3. So look to make it 4 for 4 now. Maintains a 10-point lead for the Lakers. Here's Adona looking to respond. Hand off to Baba around the circle. Baba looks to pass out to Matthew Williams. Picked off by Cleghorn. He's all alone on a breakaway try. That's good for 2. As he goes to add one more. Nice work to both get the points and the try from the foul shot. We'll see if he can turn 2 into 3 here. Second foul of the quarter for the Jaguars. Not sure who that's on. Oh, looks like Mathieu Williams. His first. Ball is no good. Bounces real high. As it comes to Baba over to Muse. Muse streaking in. Tries to get by Archer Smith. He goes down, but maintains the ball. Adona over to Williams. Back to Muse. Muse across the way to Baba. Baba with a 3-point shot attempt, and it bounces out. Cleghorn takes over now. Met with some resistance, but he does get it away to Luke Riley. Riley met hard from defense by Adona. Adona sticking with him all the way. Riley's pass to Gregory just goes out of bounds. That had crossed the line as well, as Coach Dave McMullen's going to call a timeout. Does not like the way these Jags have been able to fight their way back in the game. Lakers still up by 12, but we'll see what the coaches say on the sidelines. We'll take this chance to shout out all the folks working behind the scenes to make the stream happen. Big thanks to our officials down there. Didn't catch either of their names, but it is the same 2 gentlemen who worked the previous game. So they're definitely putting in the hours tonight. Big thanks as well to our minor officiating table. Delaney McElwain, Violet McDonald, and Alice Vautour. Up here in the booth, it's Tim Neidert pointing you in the right direction with the camera, and Kevin Sheffers-Roy keeping track both on the scoreboard and tracking our audio and stream feeds. So big thanks to everyone working here behind the scenes. Got another change in personnel as Alexander Robichaux, one of the starters, has checked back into the game. It will be Robichaux, Smith, Charlie Gregory, Michael Breed, and Luke Riley out there for your senior boys. Here's Julian White over to Adona. Adona brings the ball over. Met by Charlie Gregory. Hand off back to White. Mathieu outside the circle. Robichaux with him all the way. Defensive stalwart, Robichaux. Always has good positioning ever since grade 9. As he looks to get the ball over, evades the defense there, gets it out to Charlie Gregory. Gregory maintains possession. Finds Robichaux over to Riley. Michael Breed setting a pick, making some space for Luke Riley. Gets it over to Charlie Gregory. Clean 3-point shot attempt, but it just bounces out. Riley maintains possession for the green and gold, though. Sharp pass in from Robichaux. Picked off by a couple of Jaguars, and it's Mathieu Williams getting in. Can't get anything going there. Good hustle back by Robichaux on the defense as Luke Riley takes over. He streaks in, gets it out to Archer Smith. Smith out to Robichaux. Robichaux fakes the shot, moves around. Nothing going there on the defense. Adona with him all the way. Smith out to Gregory, to Riley, back out to Gregory. Charlie Gregory bounced, looking around for Michael Breed, and that's picked off by a couple of Jaguars. Here's Baba stepping into the key. That bounces out into the hands of Charlie Gregory. Adona's all over him. Gotta watch him on defense. He's been dangerous. Luke Riley. Pass over to Robichaux, and yet again, Adona almost picks that off. Good recovery by Robichaux. That's not an over and back because the defender got hands in there, but could easily have been an interception and 2 the other way. Here come the Jags. Adona looks inside the key, doesn't like his shot attempt, so gets it out to Mathieu Williams. Williams trying to fight through, double team by Robichaux and Smith. Nothing going there for a shot. Good defense by the Lakers. Riley trying to get it by Adona. Double team now as White steps in to help. Gets it out to Charlie Gregory. Gregory to Robichaud. Robichaud for three. That bounces around. Lakers just snake bitten right now. Can't get anything going since the timeout. Haven't given anything up either. But they'll look to put some more points on the board. They need to stop here, though. Williams can't get it by Robichaud. Robichaud sees his chance, goes in to create a jump ball. Good tenacity from the veteran. As we have a few more players checking in, it will be Ben Chessie, Ben Bradford, and Isaiah Caldwell wearing number 10. So an almost entirely senior lineup. 4 grade 12 students and the lone grade 10, Mr. Luke Riley, is going to put the ball in now. Finds Bradford. Bradford back to Riley. Riley up the wing, back around to Bradford. Bradford swung out to Robichaud. Ball just off the hands of Caldwell. That goes out. And the Jags take over. Here's Julian White. Looking around, tries to get it by Riley. That's no good. Robichaud steps into it. Good interception from his knees now. Bounce pass over to Luke Riley. Nice work. Lakers back on the board. Riley's 13th and 14th of the evening. Having a great first half. Adona bouncing around finds Bubba. Over to Williams outside the circle. 3:44 left to play. Out to Muse, whose shot falls short. Ben Chessie's going to let that roll out of bounds off the Jags and put it into Ben Bradford. High pass up to Riley. Lakers look to catch the Jags sleeping. Can't quite get set up in time. Here's Ben Bradford inside the circle, spinning to evade Bubba, driving through, and the shot from behind the net is unsuccessful, but he does draw a foul. We'll see who that is. If that's who I think it is, number 6, that will be Muse's 4th of the evening, so he's going to take a break as he is close to being fouled out. And you don't want that in the first half. 33-19. Here's Ben Bradford from the line. Shot bounces just out. He is 1 for 3 after that attempt. Bradford again. Shots up, and it's good. So Bradford 2 for 4 from the line, gets another one, and lets the Lakers open up a 15-point lead. Adona looking around, twisting back out to Mathieu Williams. Williams, that's picked up by Robichaud. Nice work by Robichaud for the easy layup. Had some help, but didn't need it. 2 more on the board, as I believe that was the Jaguars who called the timeout. Not 100% sure. But based on what's been going on the court, I think it's a pretty safe bet that coaches Dominique Girard and Mike LeBlanc are going to want to talk their boys down. Jags gave up a lot of points early. Looks like they were falling out of it, but managed to stay in the game and started really pressing here at the beginning of the second quarter. Had pulled to within 8 at one point after coming in the quarter down 14. But since then, the Lakers have managed to open their lead back up. 36-19 your score. 3:10 left to play. And again, if you're just joining us, this is Game 3 of a triple header. Big congrats to the middle school girls, the varsity squad who defeated the McAdam Warriors earlier this evening at 4:30, and the senior girls who handily handled the Samuel de Champlain Senior Jaguars. As both Lakers teams to finish a game have finished it successfully. Lakers senior boys looking to join them, make it a perfect 3 for 3. It will be the same 5 on the court for the Lakers. Jaguars look like they've sent on Ethan Mason in place of Jack Muse. He of the 4 fouls, so might not see him till late in the game. Here's Adona. Brings the ball over. Reverse to DeGrasse. DeGrasse swung out to Julian White. White met by Luke Riley, but does get the pass away to Mason. Mason trying to drive through Ben Chessie. Nothing going there. Chessie gets hands on that and creates a turnover. Chessie driving through. Shot is no good. Fighting for it are Chessie and DeGrasse, but it is the orange coming away with it. Robichaud and Chessie double teaming Adona now. Looks like we got a jump ball. And not sure whose turn it is. Looks like it is the Jaguars. Here's Chessie. Toss over to Ben Bradford. Bradford finds Robichaud. Robichaud to Bradford. To Robichaud. Looks inside for Isaiah Caldwell under the net. Doesn't like what he sees. Back out to Robichaud. Ben Bradford now. Finds Caldwell right inside. And it's good for two. Good work by Isaiah Caldwell. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The ninth Laker player recording points. Lakers do have a big bench. 14 players on the squad, but 9 on the scoreboard in the first quarter. You got to love that. Here's Luke Riley. Going again. Has his own rebound. Doesn't like the shot and has to give it away. Baba trapped under the net. Here's Caldwell with it. Finds Ben Chessie inside. Chessie's going to take a shot. Hits the rim. Bounces out. Caldwell keeps it inside. Nice move. Robichaud driving through. Ben Bradford's going to shoot it up for 3. And it's good. Another 3 points for Ben Bradford. Lakers maintaining their lead here, opening it up even further. Here's Adona. Finds White. That's picked off by Ben Bradford. Nice work. He goes in all alone. And that's good for 2 more. Bradford having a big first half as well with 12 points to his name. Adona circling around. Calls for some help. Finds it in Julian White. White. Long pass over the hands of Riley to Mason. I think he's the tallest player for the visitors. That pass broken up. Isaiah Caldwell gets hands on it. Stops just short of the line. Finds Ben Chessie back inside as the boys set up. Robichaud going for a long 3-point shot attempt, and it's good. Long 3. Nicely done by Robichaud. Lakers very dangerous from that 3-point line. Here's Adona. Finds DeGrasse. DeGrasse well outside. Good pick set by Adona, keeping Caldwell out of the defensive position. Over to Julian White, who dribbles around and shoots from mid-range. It's good for 2. The 6th Jaguar to score. Ben Bradford looks inside. Nice pass. Threading the needle of the defense there into Luke Riley, who's been a sure thing under the net. Adona out to White. White back inside to Mason. Mason looks out to DeGrasse. DeGrasse from the edge of the circle. Bounce inside to Mason. Mason has a clear path in. Shot just can't go. Shoots it just a bit wide, though. As Bradford to Chessie. We'll see if those points count. Buzzer beater. And I do not think they will. Tough break. Oh, no, they will. They're on the board. Nice work by Ben Chessie. Just beating the buzzer. So at the half, 50-21 is your score. It looks like the Jags were on the verge of a comeback, but the Lakers able to call a fortuitous timeout, get the boys' heads back in it, put some of the starters back out there, and they actually expanded their lead by, let's see, it was 14 by 29 after 2. So they put up 15 more points than their opponents in that second quarter. We'll be back, so stay tuned for the second half. 8:33 to go, or 9:43 rather, as the court fills up with some folks shooting around. We'll be back in about 7 minutes. All right, we're back in the action here. If you're just catching us, it is 50 to 21 in favor of the Lakers as we start the third quarter. Joe Gregory, Ben Bradford, Alexander Robichaud, Ben Chessie, and Luke Riley are your starting five here in the second half. Lakers opened up a big lead early on the Jaguars, then kind of maybe took their foot off the gas a little. Jags got a bit of momentum on their side. Jags closed the lead to 8, but then after a timeout called by the Lakers bench, Lakers were able to get the lead back, and now they're up 29. Nice interception by Joe Gregory and stretch pass to Ben Chessie. He puts 2 away, and it's Lakers on the board first here in the second half. Third quarter, second half. Mohamed Al-Haji, new player, jumping on. That shot is short. Comes to Robichaud. Passes out. Ooh, nice steal. As per usual, it's Adona in orange making the defensive play. Can't quite finish, though, and Luke Riley takes over. Riley again. Can't quite control it, and Robichaud there to save it and pass it back inbounds. Ben Bradford, good for 3. I believe that's his third three-point shot of the night, at least. Could be fourth, as he's got 15 points to his name. He is one behind Luke Riley for the lead tonight. Bradford streaking to get that. Competing with Al-Haji, and not quite sure which way the call went. As we are pulling double duty here, the camera and the commentary, so forgive me if I'm not quite as adept at pointing you in the right direction as Tim Neidert, our previous cameraman. Here's Baba across the way to Al-Haji, back inside to Baba, high pass over the defender. Baba bounces back around, finds a shooting spot outside the key, just can't put it home though as Chessie takes over, finds Luke Riley. Riley crossing back inside to Chessie, right up the gut. Look to pass out to a teammate, but that's off a pair of hands that are wearing green and gold. They are in white jerseys, but they are the green and gold tonight. Robichaud looking around. Long pass over to Riley, swung out to Bradford. Bradford to Riley to Joe Gregory. Gregory streaking in, and pass the curl around is no good. As Mason takes over, almost stood up by Riley, but no good. Mason makes it through. Ethan Mason, his first 2 points of the night. He's been a force under the net, but hasn't been able to put any home yet. Robichaud to Bradford. Swung out to Gregory. Gregory going for 3, and it's no good. Mason under the net, securing the rebound for the Jaguars. Here's Baba, stood up. Nice defensive play by the Lakers. It's Luke Riley all alone. He's been in a great spot to get those breakaways. Puts another 2 on the board. Adona over the line. Around the circle. Chessie tries to break that up, but Adona gets it out to Al-Haji. Baba at the circle. Back to Adona. Adona calls in and then finds Mathieu Williams outside the circle. Joe Gregory getting some hands in there. He's going to send that out of bounds. So, oh no. I believe it is off the defender. So Gregory takes, oh no, check that. I was right the first time. Mathieu Williams for the Jags takes over. Bounces out to Adona. Adona looking around, shoots from outside the key. That's no good. Chessie takes over. Chessie looking for a long pass. Not sure what happened there. Broken up by some defenders. Mathieu Williams fights through the defense, but can't get the shot away. Robichaud's going to bring that up. Haji getting hands in there. Team's playing a little sloppy now on offense. 57-23 is your score. Bounce pass in from Robichaud to Chessie. He puts that away. Can't let him get that close. So there's 12 on the board for Ben Chessie. Al-Haji trying to get by Bradford. Nothing going there. Bradford on him. Has to pass out to Williams, to Adona. Swung over to Baba, who fakes the shot and then drives in. Gets a little better angle. Makes him count there. Baba with 6 points is the leading scorer for the visitors. Chessie from in close. puts another 2 on the board. He came out of the locker room to play. Adona over the line now. Finds Haji. Haji from the foul line. Fakes the shot and passes out to Williams. Williams looking across for Mason, but that pass across the goal line broken up by the Lakers. Baba's going to take over under the net. Finds Williams just outside the key. Over to Adona at the top of the circle. Adona driving in, finds some space. Can't quite get the shot around. Ben Chessie's there on the rebound. Chessie brings it over. Right outside the key. Stop. Finds Ben Bradford right underneath. Nice work by Bradford getting in. Having an excellent night are both Bens for the Lakers. Baba with the long shot. That falls wide. Joe Gregory takes over and gets it to Alexander Robichaud, who's going to bring it over the line. Robichaud around a handoff reverse to Gregory. Gregory to Luke Riley. Riley going for 3. Shot will hit the rim and just bounce out, but Ben Chessie is there on the rebound. Puts another 2 on the board for the home squad. Here's Adona looking to respond. Adona almost broken up, but Al-Haji hangs onto it for the visitors. Baba faking the shot, looks to make some space. Nothing going there. Nice pick by Joe Gregory. Takes that ball, passes it over to Chessie, and it's good. Joe Gregory looking like Enoch Muamba out there picking off those passes. Adona, pass back outside to Baba. Nothing going there. Alexander Robichaud comes away with it. Nice steal by the wily veteran. Here's Chessie looking around, finds Bradford. Circles in reverse. He's going to slow things down now. Finds Luke Riley in the corner. Riley, after a while, is going to make a move inside. Doesn't like his chances, so passes it out to Robichaud. Robichaud squeaking through. Lost his footing there. Court might be a little moist after some boys went down in the area. We'll keep an eye on that. And Baba going up to attempt the shot, and I think it will be a foul on Luke Riley. As Baba's going to go to the line. We'll wait for that to go up, but it is a full 5-man change, and yes, indeed, it is Luke Riley's first foul of the night. First of the half for either team. As Charlie Gregory, Colby Cleghorn, Archer Smith, Mason Nicholson, and Tyler Watson have all checked into the ballgame. Baba, first of 2 attempts. That is good. So he's 3 for 3 from the line so far this evening. Looking to stay perfect, keep it 4-4. Tyler Watson, Mason Nicholson looking to box out. Not necessary, as that goes in, and I think we get a substitution here. We do indeed. Baba's going to take a well-earned break after that, and I think Muse has checked into the game. Muse, wearing number 6 for the Jags, does have 4 fouls. He was a starter, so we'll keep an eye on him. Coaches Girard and LeBlanc would definitely like to have him out for as much of the game as possible. Just got to stay careful. Tyler Watson, nice move. Securing that ball all alone underneath, puts it up. He is the 10th Laker to score this afternoon. Great work by the grade 10 player. Muse looking for Al-Haji. Al-Haji, reverse over to Adona. That's just out of reach, but Adona keeps it in bounds. Guarded by Gregory. Adona breaking through the defense. Nice fight by Adona. Couple of hard-earned points there for the Jaguars. Charlie Gregory brings it up the line. Colby Cleghorn with a long shot. That falls out of bounds, but Archer Smith is there on the rebound. Smith, the 11th player, to score for the Lakers. Adona out to Mason. Mason with a shot from the foul line. That's no good, and it's our Mason. Mason Nicholson securing the rebound. Passes out to Charlie Gregory. Gregory fakes the shot, then gets around the defender. Nice work by Gregory. He got some space. Archer Smith again, another good fake to gain himself some time. Mason Nicholson gets it after a bit of a melee. Over to Colby Cleghorn. Tyler Watson bounces around. Mid-range shot for Watson. That goes in clean. Watson on a bit of a roll coming off the bench. 73 points for the Lakers. I believe 29 for the Jaguars. Here's White. Passes inside to Mason. Back to White. No good on White. Ooh, Cleghorn might have gotten away with something there. Either way, though, Lakers take over. Mason Nicholson looking for Archer Smith under the net, but that's picked off by Ethan Mason of the visitors. Adona now. He's going to drive into the key, passes out to Al-Haji. Al-Haji for three. That bounces out, but Adona's there on the rebound. No good. Mason for the third attempt. Hands are all over him, but he gets out of there. Tyler Watson trying to stick with him. And I think finally we're going to get a foul there. Tough break as Mason fighting through that. That'll be Tyler Watson's first foul of the evening, second for the Lakers this quarter, as Ethan Mason goes to the line. His team is 6 for 10 from the line. This is Mason's first. These are Mason's first attempts. He'll get 2. First shot is up and good. Nice and clean. Seems to be either feast or famine from the line for these Jags. They got a couple players at 100%, a couple players at 0%. Mason at 100 himself, 1 for 1. That one is 2 for 2, so he keeps the streak alive. Lakers take over now. Charlie Gregory over the line, evading Al-Haji. Stuck now, but finds Mason Nicholson. Nicholson inside to Archer Smith. Archer Smith in the key, looks to bounce across. That's broken up by Mason. Colby Cleghorn almost picks that off, but Adona recovers. Long pass for Muse, just out of reach. That'll go out of bounds as we have a substitution. Luca Hendra is going to check on for Mason. Mason playing some hard minutes under the net. He'll appreciate that breather. Archer Smith to Charlie Gregory to bring it over the line. Jaguars have eased off their full court press, still meeting the ball carrier at the line though. Tyler Watson over to Colby Cleghorn to Gregory, out to Archer Smith for 3, and it rolls just out. Tough break. That was a nice looking 3-point attempt by Archer Smith. Just can't convert this time. As the Jags take over. Here's Adona. I don't think he stepped off the court, this guy, wearing number 2 for the orange and white. Over to Hendra. Muse going for 3. That falls just short, and Colby Cleghorn takes over. Looks for a fast break now. Tries to split the defense. Comes inside and puts 2 more on the board. 75 points for the Lakers. They've scored 25 in each quarter, but still 47 seconds left to play. We'll see if they can beat their personal best. Colby Cleghorn all over Julian White on defense, but he does get it off to Adona. Adona's pass outside is picked off, and here's Cleghorn streaking up. That rolls out, but I believe it will be White on the foul. You can tell he's disappointed as he gets back up. And it is indeed Julian White on the foul, the first for Sam Desham in this quarter. Probably the last, with a little over 30 seconds left to play. Cleghorn shot teases us a little, but does ultimately fall in. So he's 1 for 1 from the line. Lakers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They are 9 for 12. Make that 9 for 13 from the line. Now, if Mike Fletcher were up here, he might be able to do the quick math and give us a percentage breakdown on that. He is on the bench, however, as he is one of the 3 coaches for the Lakers this evening, the other 2 being Dave McMullen and Bob Barrio. Here's Mason Nicholson taking over under the Lakers net. Brings it over the line, met with some resistance by Al-Haji, but gets it to Archer Smith. Charlie Gregory at the top, tries to dribble in, gets by a couple of defenders in orange jerseys and puts it up. Charlie Gregory, 12th player to score. 78 to 31 is your score after 3. So Lakers have their most successful quarter from an offensive standpoint. Coaches love to see it. Lots of applause from the bench as the boys bring it in. And while, yes, Ben Bradford, Luke Riley, and Ben Chessie have all been driving the bus, all of them pushing 20 points on the night, Lakers getting contributions from 12 different players. Some teams don't even have 12 players on the roster. Sam Desham has 11. So Lakers, you got to love that depth. And a lot of guys getting quality minutes here as the game goes on. So you like to see that. We'll keep an eye out for those other 2 Lakers who haven't scored yet. We'll see if they can put a couple points on the board in the 4th quarter and make it a clean 14 for 14. Big thanks yet again to everyone helping out behind the scenes. We've had to say goodbye for the evening to Tim Neidert. He was working the camera, but he's gone off. But fear not, I'm sure we'll be getting his handiwork behind the scenes on many more streams this season, as he is a very active part of the stream team. Kevin Sheffers-Roy is also here, keeping an eye on the scoreboard, as well as the stream's health, video, and audio. Big thanks to the officials tonight as well for making the game possible. Our minor officials for the evening are Delaney McElwain running the scoreboard, Alice Vautour keeping track on the score sheet, and Violet McDonald on the 24-second shot clock. Coming out to start the final quarter for the Lakers, it will be a full change. Joe Gregory wearing number 8, Michael Breed number 16, Colby Nicholson number 7, Connor Little number 2, and Isaiah Caldwell number 10. Nice mix of players here. Joe Gregory a starter. You got some veteran players, some first-year players, a couple of grade 9s. Let's see what this combination can come up with. Here's DeGrasse. Gets it over to Baba. Oh, nice steal by Colby Nicholson. Uses his speed effectively, can't quite put it home, but gets a good scoring chance for the Lakers. DeGrasse will bring it back. They'll try again. Jaguars to set something up. Guarded hard by Joe Gregory. Gregory sticks with him. DeGrasse trying to evade him. Passes over and around to Mathieu Williams. Williams fighting through the defense. Doesn't quite go in. Michael Breed able to secure that rebound and gets it to Joe Gregory to start things off. Here's Cleghorn again Nicholson coming again with speed. Swung out to Littleton. Nicholson, Colby Nicholson that is. Looks for the pass across to Joe Gregory. Gets it despite the fight from Muse. Gregory puts it up. That's no good, but Nicholson has it. Nicholson fighting around, finds Isaiah Caldwell, and it's good for 2. Caldwell puts him home from just outside the key. Lakers strike first in this fourth quarter. DeGrasse met again at the line by Joe Gregory. Gets it away to Baba. Baba shadowed by Connor Little. Long three-point shot attempt by Luca Hendra. That's good for 3. His team likes that. That may be the first three-point attempt from the Jags. Connor Little looked to respond with 3 of his own. Falls just short. Here's Baba right under the net. Nice fake by Baba. Got the defense out of position. Puts it away for an easy 2. Baba is your leading scorer for the visitors with 10 points now to his name. Michael Breed under the net. Looks to put it up. Met with some resistance and can't quite get a clean shot away. Jags take over. DeGrasse looking for Baba. Down at the line. Baba shoots from long range. A long 2 points, but they still count. He's coming out strong here in this fourth quarter. Joe Gregory finds Colby Nicholson. Nicholson driving in as he's going down. Tries to get the shot away. Can't quite do it. Little banged up as he's rotating that arm. Gets a laugh from the crowd. I should be fine. Those are words he's definitely uttered before. It will be the Jags taking over. Here's DeGrasse bringing it over the line. Joe Gregory again there to meet him. DeGrasse driving forward. Nicholson on the defense. Shot goes up. That's no good. Williams gets a second shot attempt away, and he will draw the foul. Believe that may be number 16, but we'll wait. Yep, that is Michael Breed. I think that's reaching over from behind. I don't have our rules experts up here, so we can't confirm now. As Williams puts it up, that rolls out. So Mathieu Williams, 2 for 3 from the line. He'll look to do one more. Michael Breed and Joe Gregory going to look to secure that rebound and box out. Bounces out to Muse, though. Muse is able to put a shot away from the sharp angle. Nice work by Jack Muse. So Colby Nicholson gets it to Joe Gregory for a Lakers counterattack. Here's Nicholson dribbling around. Strong defense from Baba, but gets it to Gregory. After a bit of a bounce around, Connor Little takes it over. Gregory to Nicholson. Nicholson looks to put it away. Just bounces out as DeGrasse takes over. DeGrasse over the line. Mishandles. Joe Gregory's there to capitalize. Luca Hendra's with him all the way, though. Can't get the shot away that he wants. as Sam Duchamp storms back. Again, Gregory standing up, the attacker, getting the turnover there. And there's some contact. Not sure who that's against. DeGrasse went down. It's either a charge or a block, I guess. And it looks like it is DeGrasse, the offending player. His second foul of the night, sending Joe Gregory to the line. 2 attempts for Gregory. As that shot falls out, he'll try again. It will be Michael Breed and Colby Nicholson jumping into the key after the shot. Resisted by Muse and Hendra. And none of that is necessary as Joe Gregory puts it away. Another point on the board for the Lakers. 81. Senior girls got to 97, I believe. We'll see if the boys can match. Baba, shot bounces out, but the rebound is put home by Mathieu Williams. Not the tallest player, but he has been tenacious under the net. Good game from him in that regard. Ooh, nice steal by Baba. Gets it away from Colby Nicholson. He's going to dribble around, find Jack Muse to set up a three-point attempt. That will roll out. Connor Little has that to bring it up for the Lakers, avoiding giving up the points. Gets by Baba. Nice speed by Little. Caldwell passing into Michael Breed. Breed can't get a clean shot and guilty of a travel under the net. Tough break. As we're going to have a change here. Dinovan Telou is going to check in as DeGrasse takes a break. Here's Baba bringing it over. Looking for Hendra, and might have been a bit of a miscommunication there. Pass just out of reach for Hendra. Don't know if he was expecting that one. So Lakers change up some personnel as well. Charlie Gregory, Archer Smith, and Colby Cleghorn are in. Joe Gregory, Colby Nicholson, and Connor Little are out. Here's Telou. Off a set play, finds Baba all alone outside of the circle. Baba for three. That's going to bounce just out. But here he comes again on his own rebound from just outside the key. That falls out as well. Touched last by a Laker. So it'll be the Jaguars putting it in. Here's Telou again. Finds Hendra. Back outside to Baba. Baba at the top of the circle. Fakes the shot. Drives in a little bit and puts one in from close range. Baba with 14 points. Really come on in the fourth quarter. Might be a case of too little, too late, but definitely not giving up on this game is Muhammad Baba wearing number 11. Tyler Watson's going to relieve Isaiah Caldwell as he checks into this ball game. Lakers pretty good spread of players in grades. Let's see if I can do a quick count during the stoppage and play. They have 3 in grade 9. I believe 3 in grade 10. 1, 2, 3. Yep. 2 in grade 11. And if my math is correct, that leaves 6 in grade 12. So a lot of solid contributing seniors, but still some younger players who are going to be able to contribute to this program for years to come. Lakers by no means reliant on their seniors, as they've gotten contributions so far tonight up and down the lineup. Here's one of those younger players, Colby Cleghorn, getting into a scuffle with Mathieu Williams for that ball. Jump ball is the result, and it looks like Tyler Watson's going to put it in for the home side. It is Tyler Watson, Charlie Gregory, Archer Smith, Michael Breed, and Colby Nicholson out there. As the long pass over to Cleghorn. That is contested by Telou, but ultimately Cleghorn comes away with it. Double teamed is Charlie Gregory, can't get that away. Luca Hendra's going to take that over to Muse for the Jag. Muse brings it over. Williams driving under the net. Can't quite get there, but it looks like a foul may have been called. Not sure what the infraction was, but Tyler Watson, the only player around the ball. So we're going to assume that's going to 13 in green and gold. And yes, indeed, his second of the night. No one on the Lakers in serious foul trouble with just 1:23 left to play. Mathieu Williams is, I believe, 2 for 4 from the line. He'll get 2 attempts here. First one bounces out. He's got that nice low shot, but a little too far. Here he goes again. Michael Breed and Archer Smith are going to try to secure this rebound for the home side. Big fight there. Breed fighting for it with Tello, creating a jump ball. Good work by the rookie Breed, as well as number 24, Dilouvan Tello, coming off the bench. Looks like he's going to be the one putting it in for the Jags as well from under the net. Finds Williams all alone. Williams with a clean drive in. Lakers lucky to have that bounce away. Tyler Watson comes away with it. Pass over to Colby Cleghorn. Back inside to Watson. Watson outside. He's got orange jerseys all around. Can't get anything going there. So we got a whistle. I think we're just going to dribble this one out. 5 seconds left on the clock. Lakers applauding, so it is 81-46, your final score. Not the most eventful fourth quarter, but Lakers had built themselves such a lead that they didn't really have to press too hard. Excellent work by the senior boys, and a great night for the fans of the Lakers. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll thank everyone from behind the scenes yet again. Coaches Dominique Girard and Mike LeBlanc, big shout out to them for bringing their boys down, getting them ready to play in this single-A league matchup. Big thanks as well to the Lakers coaches, Mr. Bob Barrio, Michael Fletcher, and Dave McMullen. Your minor officials this evening were Delaney McElwain, Alice Vautour, and Violet McDonald. Tim Neidert was helping us out on the camera earlier, and it is Kevin Sheffers-Roy and myself closing out the broadcast. Thanks so much for tuning in. Our next home game will be Monday, so that is Monday the 5th. Make sure you tune in for some middle school boys action. Until then, have a great night.